Alright, anyways, I have to, let me think. Although it's Godchild, welcome back from the video. Pac-Man 1.4, and please tell me my mic works and that the internet won't crash this time. Anyways, I remind us to pause and be grateful. Grateful for having things around, like, food, a roof, be grateful on having, support systems, very important. Be grateful for the small things. Be grateful that you're here and such. Alright, and yes, gratitude's a very beautiful virtue, and I always say this in my videos or commentary. However, in this video, I thought I'd talk about some other stuff. So we'll get into that now. Please tell me I'm not the only one. I'm gonna be honest. I find the concept of like geography, so like places and time zones, so interesting, and that's part of the reason I have that. I always hate the internet depending on the time zone because well, I'm gonna be honest. I've always been obsessed with time zones for as long as I can remember. I know, but before I make up comments, with the smallest chance of you getting comments, no, I'm not some guru on that. However, I've always found time interesting. Like, it's crazy how in one part of the world it's gonna be daytime, and in another part it's gonna be nighttime, and so on and so forth. And no, I don't know all 24 time zones. There's a total, as a matter of fact, there's literally a total of 24 time zones, but I don't know all of them. I only know the ones you could find in the States, a couple, like 3, if not, in Europe, and I know like 2 are located in Asia. I enjoy time zones. Like for instance, where I am, it is 11:01 a.m. in Florida, so that's that. But we have like 2 time zones. Also, shout out to the people underneath water. Yes, I've always found time zones interesting. Yes. Also, is it me or just feel like, well, hold up to the other channels out there who know that I have nothing against this. I'm not stopping you. However, I always find it weird, in my personal opinion, that no one really acknowledges the other times, or even says like, yes, a lot of them say good day and are out, but what about good night too? It'll be nice to accommodate. I guess it's just me, perhaps. Interesting though. Just is my viewers. To the peoples out there, shout out to Pizza Cat for being great, and shout out to Totten James, I guess we'll shout out them too. Shout out to Brick Boss. If you like this video, which I doubt you will, I won't be shocked either. It's 50-50 chance. That feature's gonna be amazing. We're still gonna do that. If you watch this video, please know that that would be a very interesting series if it ever happens. That reminds me, to my viewers, I cannot promise this, but that reminds me, we may get a very specific guest very soon on one of my Minecraft videos. I do not know when this is going to come out or if this will happen. But what I do know is that I'm going to make a video with a very close friend of mine. It's good brother Ross. Shout out to Blake, actually, the real one. However, I don't know when that video is going to come out. It's not even remotely close to planned, but it is a project that will probably be on my 4th compilation or something. I don't think it will be like I don't think it's going to be a regular thing. It's going to be very rare. However, just stay tuned anyway for that. Right now, to be precise and completely honest with you, the only feature on my channel's history as of March 31st, 2026 is my cat. It's Munchkin. I know, anyways. By the way, if you want to be a doctor, you could. If you want to be a nurse, you could. If you want to be an engineer, a structural engineer or a mechanic switch gears, please know you could do just that. Don't be shy, stay determined. Do just that, to put your mind to it. Of course, none of this happens overnight. You have to try the work to work it. Always put work in, don't be shy, work ethics. Okay, hold on. Let me go over here. risky. Very risky. Okay, hold on, let's go. Let's go on to run. Let's go on to run with DNC. Okay, this is not going well. Whoa, I mean, we're decently close, but not quite. Whoa. Alright. I'm flying like a fidget spinner in this game. I swear. And that reminds me, you know, fun fact, did you know I named my cat Munchkin after the Dunkin Donuts item? So for those that don't know, there's a thing that Dunkin Donuts sells. They're called Munchkins. They're just these, like, small donut thingies. Well, anyways, I named my cat after that. So she got her name from there, and the rest is history. That reminds me. I know, I don't want to talk about this. Even though it's sad. What if I told you that there is a pet the connection affiliation with? It's, I knew this cat, I had this cat much longer than Munchkin, and it really hurts for me to talk about. If the cat wanted this video, I apologize, I don't want to make you sad. Disclaimer, that's just a certain affiliate I have. That doesn't mean it's like specifically that individual. What I'm saying is, I used to have a pet cat for a very long time. His name was Max. However, he passed away in October 5th of 2025, and I just want y'all to know that this video, the reason it's called 1.4 in the first place is because he was born on April 1st, and that's literally why I'm gonna have this uploaded today rather than April 1st, or just any time then, because I want to have like a breeder in between, so like honoring him, respect. So yes, April 1st for going forward with years is gonna be like almost like a holiday, if you will. I thought since I got eliminated from Pac-Man, I thought I'd briefly have a moment for him. So yes, the Cadillac Max is flying. It's in friendly skies, and anyways, for those that wondered, this cat passed from forbid cancer, and it hurts. I grieve about him all the time. I really do. I'm not making that up. It's true. It's a very sad story, and I mean, it happens, fortunately. Anyways, to y'all wonder similar things, please know that, or know that time somewhat helps, but definitely doesn't, like, it heals, but it definitely doesn't heal this entirely. And therefore know that you are not alone. And I thought I'd just say that to my peoples back in Orlando, just please don't, like, and literally where I am, but just elsewhere. Please know that. Please know that this, since we all knew about him in person, please do not take this wrong way. However, this is just a brief honoring of a very important pet, and rest in peace, Max. It was an awesome cat. I've had Munchkin since 2021, and I had Max since 2010, respectively, and let me just tell you, it doesn't hit the same. However, it is what it is. I thought I'd had that moment to pay respects. But that was a felt message. Anyways, the fact of the matter is, besides that, is, yes, I thought I'd have a brief moment of silence to, just talk about him. And, talk about the cat I lost recently, a while ago. And we'll just continue with the video. So anyways, on the bright side, let's talk about something else. I really think that in Orlando, Florida, you know what we need? We need people to understand that Orange Blossom Trail is literally one of the most important parts of that city. And here's why. It stretches to it quite a bit of the counties. Yes, I understand Orange Blossom Trail. Okay, the people on like Facebook or something could be like, yes, it is a ghetto place, or it's just like a not so safe place. Yes, that is true at all. However, we're not going to talk about how necessary it is. Like, it spans like 3 counties or more, probably. And also, it has places like the likes of Tropicana. It has lots of stores, Walmart, Publix's, and such, and it's a great place. It's a great road. It lasts a long time. My favorite part of it is probably near, I would like to say any part of downtown, really. Downtown Orlando is my favorite part of the world, for those who don't know. Literally where I'm from. I love Orlando, put the OR on the map. It's a great place. And honestly, there's by any chance any other YouTubers are from Orlando, please know that. I don't want to be in that much more. That's for you. I'm humble. You know what they say, hardships in life? I'm gonna keep them to myself. Hardships in life, you know what they say? They make you go closer with family. And that is facts. I just hope my viewers know that. Anyways, Orange Blossom Trail is a great place. It is very respected. There's several like different parks you could go to. Yes, besides theme parks like playgrounds and such. There's a good amount of day and night life. We're very close to. There's a specific part that if you go further, you find like there's like a what's it called? I would like to say it's a respectable area. It's called Kissimmee. For those that don't know. And you could catch like the G League. There's something called a G League, which is like minor league affiliate of the Magic in Orlando. So there, you could catch also all game. You could dine in at like various ways, and it's also super close to like it's like 30 minutes, 40-ish minutes southeast of downtown, and it's a great place. Orange Blossom Trail. However, the people over there, we call it OBT. It's just an abbreviation, so that way it's not always about full. That's where OBT is great. It's great. If you're from outside the states, please visit Orlando just for OBT purposes. It's awesome. You would love it. If you're either from outside the country or just outside the states, well, nevertheless, please look no further than going to a flight to Orlando. It's a wonderful place. I stand by it. Besides that, I would say South Florida's pretty good. Like it's pretty, I'm not gonna lie. Miami's nice. But it's overrated. It's overrated. I really think Orlando's a better city in every way possible, and I'm definitely biased. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super biased. Like, besides land area, I think overall Orlando is probably more versatile just because it's more family friendly in every way possible. It's like we have our own respective places that we founded. Orlando's home of Additional Finance Arena. But the company, the bank, is home of Olive Garden. It's home of Tijuana. It's home of like 3 companies, I think, that I could think of currently. It's a great place. Publix was founded in nearby Lakeland. Also, if y'all need any videos in the nearest future of me just explaining where things are in Orlando, I would definitely, I wouldn't mind. I would do that. I would gladly do that. Okay. That's something I genuinely wouldn't mind. Also, again, if you're going through your own hardships, I'm gonna keep to myself. I don't want to talk about them. You should respect that too. I know y'all will. But my point is I know that you could get through them because I have to reference to something very specific. Anyway. By the way, and fun fact, the last thing I'm going to talk about in Central Florida is Orlando is actually the most inland place the most populated inland city. In other words, because we're in a peninsula, so like a weird island thingy. In other words, it's like, so basically we're the only U.S. state to have the Gulf and the Atlantic at the same time, so the Gulf of Mexico is in the west part. There's Tampa Bay area, and like the Atlantic is near like Jacksonville, Miami, of course, and Melbourne. Anyways, I really think that honestly the other places are great. Tallahassee's decent. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but it's nice. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it real. The only place I've really been to much aside of Orlando is Lakeland. I want to say that's literally it. And I've been to Tampa like once. However, I went to Jacksonville a few months ago. because of reasons, and it was exhausting. The drive was not fun, even though it is a nice place. Alright, well, I'm gonna end the video. You could put anything in your mind to it. You just have to put your mind. If you want to achieve anything, you can do it. Keep on going. You can do it. You just have to put your mind to it. Alright, thanks for watching. Have a great day or night, depending on your time zone. Scott, shout out. Peace. Bye, peoples.